An advert suggesting gay people can be cured through therapy has been banned by Transport for London.
Should you try to cure gays? Well, this man says therapy changed his sexual desires.
I've always been aware of my homosexual issues, and even though I've been married for almost 29 years, I've been in conflict in terms of my Christian identity and my understanding of sexuality. So it's been my personal desire to try to establish the greatest heterosexual potentiality that I have.
Has it been a struggle?
It has been a struggle.
I'm about to call Dr. Mike Davidson. He's from the Core Trust, which is a Christian organisation who say they can change you and get rid of your homosexuality. Mike.
Hi, Riyadh.
How do you help gay people?
So for some people, homosexual feelings are inconsistent with the values that they hold. Because we see it as a developmental issue, it is something that we think anybody can work on if that's what they want to do.
A developmental issue. Just explain that.
So developmental in that context is about postnatal. In other words, what happens to you after you have been born. The environment is very important.
Do you believe that homosexuality is a choice?
Certainly in my case, it wasn't a choice. I found that I had these feelings and I was not consciously aware of choosing anything, but I recognized in my life that I had choices around those feelings. And I think that that is a very important dimension that is being lost today.
Were you shameful of your homosexuality?
Absolutely, I was, because I didn't understand it. For me, it didn't sit comfortably. And certainly, there was a spiritual component to this. There was an understanding of a biblical worldview, and I'm not talking about 8 scriptures. I'm talking about the whole tone and tenor of scripture.
Is it possible for a gay person to be religious and for the two to live in harmony?
Clearly, there are individuals who hold those two things together and are happy doing so. That if you take the biblical scholarship, there is no way you can reconcile modern understanding of homosexuality and spiritual faith that is Bible-based.
For a client coming to you seeking your service,
yeah,
what sort of cost is it?
0.
So you do it from the goodness of your own heart?
I do it because professionals in this country have reneged on their responsibility to be open-minded to people who are being denied the right and the freedom to go in the direction that they want to go in. They are being told that they don't know what's good for them. That's why I do it.
Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Have a good day, Mike. I'm sorry, but if you're offering people this service, you are telling them that there is something lesser or something wrong with their sexual identity and their sexuality. I find it deeply, deeply insulting that anyone, even a therapist, would say that my sexuality is interchangeable. That's it.